Pinpoint Weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Well, as we look out on the Manor Cam this morning, we have clear conditions on the Manor Cam, and you look just a little bit further north, we're not seeing all of that. We see the low clouds with the fog just to our north. We'll likely see this pushing into the southern half of the city as we're getting through the next couple of hours, but it doesn't look to last long. Like we've seen the last couple of days through the morning hours, this is clearing out. We do have a little bit more clouds moving in. There's a weak front just out to our west, and that front's just really going to stall out, not bringing much change for us here today. 31 degrees, a 4-degree warm up from yesterday, but still below freezing. There's still that potential of some freezing fog out there. We've also been watching the air quality the last couple of days. You see it's still good to moderate for most of us. Lakeview has fallen just a little bit more into the unhealthy levels for some. And with this, that strong inversion layer isn't allowing the air to mix. So it's becoming stagnant, and all the pollution, a little bit of the smoke from some of the overnight chimneys and things like that, we see that smoke kind of just staying in place with no movement. And we don't see any kind of movement to clear out this air until we're getting into Saturday. So expect these conditions to kind of stick around. And of course, where the cloud cover has stayed locked into place, we've also been dealing with a little bit colder temperatures like Grants Pass, Cave Junction, again up towards Roseburg, that stayed in the 30s yesterday. And we'll likely see that again here for today, kind of that mixed bag of temperatures and conditions just depending on where you are. As this kind of clears out for some of us, will be nice throughout this afternoon. Just a little bit more of some high clouds and mid-level clouds in the area. We'll likely see that fog returning with freezing fog overnight tonight and even into Saturday morning. But then Saturday afternoon, the front moves in. This does bring in some rain, and it clears us out just a little bit more, and we're expecting drier conditions into the start of next week. So ridge of high pressure right now still quite strong, and you see the weak front just out here to our west already kind of clearing out. Still can't rule out a few sprinkles for the coastline. A little bit stronger system out here to the west, and that's what's going to be bringing in the changes into Saturday. So here for the next few days, you see that ridge kind of staying locked into place. It begins to shift to the south and southeast, and then that's going to allow this system to move in when we're getting into Saturday. This goes through Saturday morning, and you see that coverage of rain building into Oregon, and it's going to continue pushing east, but as it does, we're on the tail end of it, and that moisture isn't going to last all that long. We're not expecting heavy rainfall by any means. In fact, much of the coastline might see up to 1/4 to 1/3 of an inch of rain, likely less than that as we get it further inland, around 1/10 to 1/4 possible for the valley, and might even miss out completely across some of our eastern counties down into Northern California out of that rainfall. Just mainly more cloud cover for them. If you're out along the coastline today, a nice day. Some patchy fog out there this morning, but clearing from that, and a partly cloudy afternoon with highs in the 50s and lower 60s. Again, it's the big range of temperatures here for the inland areas. Do we clear from the clouds? If we don't, we stay colder. 30s for Cave Junction, Grants Pass, might even see that up towards Roseburg, versus some 40s and lower 50s for the rest of us. Our eastern counties expecting highs topping off around 50 degrees. And again, not a big change in terms of temperatures for the next several days. We'll see a little bit colder mornings into next week, down into the 20s, but highs still holding into the 40s and lower 50s. Afternoon showers on Saturday. That's the only sign of rain in the forecast for now. We'll watch until late next week for the potential of more precipitation. Chance of some of the light afternoon showers on Saturday for our eastern counties. Not the best chances, but still can't rule out some light precipitation. That might even extend down into Northern California, but again, it's not all that great in terms of precipitation amounts, mainly just more clouds. Moderate rainfall for the coastline, but that slight chance of lingering showers might even continue on Sunday.